Right, hello everyone. Well, here we are. We're back again at Shoreham and we're still in the Autogyro. Had a bad week this week, not been that well, so haven't done much flying or anything. This dystonia thing sort of comes and goes, and even today it's still a little bit shaky, but I wanted to get back and at least do something. So we're back in the Autogyro from Vskylabs. I had a blast with it before. Just going to mess around and show some short takeoff landings, couple of different locations, just so we've got something down on film, because not being up to it this week, didn't really give it that much thought. But as usual, I'll let the video speak for itself. There'll be touch and goes, few locations, and just hit that subscribe button. I'm nearly at 100, so get to 100, I'll be satisfied and happy. So here we go. We've got the Autogyro on. We've got it revving up as we can with the main engine turning the blades. We disengage the clutch and we take the brake off and we give it full boost down this lovely runway at Shoreham. Now, it probably didn't quite get the blades up to full speed because I was talking, but she'll come up nicely at this speed. Got to remember to keep the nose pointing forward, don't go too high in case it stalls out. And everything is done at just a different speed in this little Autogyro. It's been great fun when I've been playing around with it. Again, a lot of left pedal. You don't have to bank it very much. And just keep the nose, keep the throttle just about in the green. There's a nice speed here. So it's home territory this for me. Everyone knows Shoreham's my local airfield, and just having a good look round at the Orbx scenery. They've done one or two things. You do start to wonder if they've got it in for you, because I'd made a couple of videos a little while ago about what I call my Shoreham racetrack, where I test out how controllable things are, low down and everything like that. And there was a library update not so long ago. And when I came back to Shoreham and went to do my usual test route, they'd put some trees in the route that I take, in the two openings. So if you have a look at that green dome over there, that used to be, follow that track, fantastic fly through the trees there. And below me, look, there's a bush which has always been there, and now there's a tree. So you can't follow the path, and I mean, it might be there in real life, who knows, but exactly in the route where I normally go down low, go through the trees, there's now a tree. So that was the first one, and I thought, well, good on Orbx, keeping it accurate. And then you come up to the other opening I fly through, and blow me, look, that one in front, there's another tree. Looks like it's just been planted there on purpose. Maybe Orbx have got it in for me, you never know. But you know what, I'll forgive them anything, because their scenery is absolutely fantastic, and it's always being updated, and the detail is getting more and more. So I'll just have to look for a different fly through. This one's still open, where we used to go round the tree and do the sharp turn back in. They've left that one alone. No, I'm assuming it's Orbx. Maybe it's something to do with the new Autogen, or just random plantings, but as you know, I mentioned before that my favourite Helipad suddenly had a helicopter put on it when Orbx did the scenery, and now I've got two trees sitting in my favourite run through the trees for testing purposes. So you do start to wonder now and again. Now let's see, get this lined up on the runway, drop the throttle back, not too far, so got to keep forward speed on all the time, get a bit slow there, plenty of right foot. So very shaky unfortunately today, but at least I'm up and running. And there we go, we're down, and give it some welly and full power again. Pull back gently and up we go. And again, just so sedate. It's a great thing to fly around, just to, I don't know, like have an evening off instead of getting involved in everything technical and shooting everything down. If you're doing DCS, and jump in the Autogyro, go to your favourite place, have a fly around, and then find out they've put trees and a helicopter in your favourite locations. But you know, that's life. So there's the other damn helicopter on my favourite pad. Should never be there. If Orbx are listening, move it off. That was a great place to do helicopter hover training, and it just doesn't look right there anyway. And if Orbx are listening, the two trees, one over behind the green dome and the one in between, would be nice if they went. I've spent a long while testing different helicopters and different things flying around that route, and now all of a sudden my way is barred still. I think we forgive them anything when you look around and see what they've done. Look at it, it does look great. So let's have a drop back round, left pedal, nose down a bit, pick some speed up. Nearly all the same rules apply to everything. Small aircraft, helicopters, you don't want to stall it, you want to keep the nose going forward. It's just that everything on this one is a little bit slower than usual. So might cut the speed back a little bit too much there. They reckon about 17 knots is the lowest you can go and drop it in. Having to hold a lot of right joystick on at the moment, so I'm not quite trimmed out. Oh no, on the grass, get off. I have got a brake set up. I've got to remember which switch it was. It was that one. Right, which I should have applied. So let's put the brake on. Engage the clutch again. Let it rev up. See how fast we can get it revving. Here the wind up of the blades. And it also has some torsion effects on the gyrocopter while it's stationary, so you do get to a point where it starts twisting, probably exceeding the limits that you're supposed to. And then when I get it up there, I'm going to take the brake off, I'm going to give it full go and see how quick we can get up. Brake off. Wasn't that smooth, was it? But it was quite a short takeoff. I got all confused with my fingers for a moment. I was thinking about autogyros this week while I was off, and you know, there's an awful lot of hang gliders and motorised hang glider type things in this area where I live, flying around all the time. There's a lot of farmland. Never ever seen an autogyro. Maybe it's just a mechanical part when you're on a hang glider with an engine behind you. It's going to glide no matter what you do. With an autogyro you're going to get probably the one go at coming down, like in an auto rotation, I would assume. Maybe hang gliders and motorised gliders are safer, because you certainly don't see autogyros in this neck of the wood anyway. So a little bit more forward speed. Holding on a lot of lights, you can see they're really soft like this time. Up. And brake. So not bad. Get them revving up again. You can see it push down on the front as they rev up. They sound like they're going well. So we're going to take the brake off, undo the clutch. Right pedal. And up. That was a bit better, that was. And I'm sure with practice you get it a great deal shorter than that. As I say, not much to say this week. I'll add in a few other locations where I had actually done a bit of filming before, just to break it up a bit. But as usual, thanks for listening, and press the subscribe button if you can. I'd love to get over 100, and I'll talk to you or see you all next week.